Hello, welcome back. This is a presentation for customization of CYME software and using tags and reports as a customized in software. First, I want to open a network, click on Help, Tutorial. In Tutorial, we click on Equipment Modeling, remove the PDF, and there is a self-contained file. Click on it and start tutorial. So this network is in an industrial network. We can see. Click on Show Explorer bar, and the left side you can see the Explorer bar. So we can see all the bus bars here that when you click on it, it could be automatically located. If I remove it, it will not located. But if I click on automatically locate and it clicking on, when you click on any bus bar, is highlighted and show it on the one-line diagram. Okay, but this kind of showing the bus bar is not good. So what I want to do, I want to customize this and group this bus bar. So right-click on the bus bar, select keyboard, and then for the bus bar, click on Node here and select base voltage. So based on the voltage, it will be grouped. So click here and then group show the group by kilovolt base voltage, and then you can see show all the bus bar in one line diagram. Voltage of 0.48, 12 bus bar, 2.44 bus bar, 4.161, 13.8, 18 bus bar, and 69.3 bus bar. I can also highlight it and show or have a report of this. So have a report of this bus bar for this voltage level. So okay, this is for the bus bar. For the transformer, for example, I have more than 16 transformers. So what I want to do, I want to customize it. I want to first, for example, group it by the voltage level. So I group it by the voltage level, go to transformer, to winding transformer, and then primary voltage level. Okay, then it will group it by the voltage level. Then I need another for the rating. So for the rating, nominal rating, okay, so it will group it by the voltage level, then group it by the capacity. So when I click on it, you can see this, for example, based on the voltage level, and categorize it, and then by the rating. Okay, so you can see for each rating and the voltage level, you have, for example, 7 transformer, 1500, and then I highlight it. You can see highlighted on the one line diagram. Okay, and for example, for the cables, let's go to the cables. You can, for example, customize the cables. You can categorize cables, induction motors. Okay, induction motors, you can do the same. But we have something else as a filter, or we can group by the filter. We have created a filter, any customized filter, and use the values, and then use any keyword here. But we don't want that you involve in these cases. We have some samples, you can use our samples, and also we can prepare this for you and send you this CFG file, and you can import it. That's it. So you should not be involved in this kind of work. So I just show you how to import it. Import a file, click on a sample filtering, click on open, and then we have some filtering for the cables, MV transformer, and induction motor, and I import it. So right now for induction motor, I go to these two categories. For induction motor less than 1000 HP or induction motor greater than 1000 HP. So I click on OK, and then when you go to induction motor, you can see that 20 of this induction motor rating is less than 1000 and 7. Okay, show me this 7. Highlight it for me. So you click on this, it highlight for you this 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Induction motor is rating is more than 1000. And for the cables, for example, I want to go for the length. So I click on filter, select the filter. for the length less than 500, greater than 500 meter, and less than 250 meter. So here I want to see the cable that the length is less than 250 meter, highlighted these cables. Or I want to see the cables that the length is more than 500 meter. Okay, so I have one cable here and one cable here. So very nice, I can distinguish what happened in the network. Also I can have a filtering regarding to size of the cables, regarding to for example cross section of the cable. So it's very simple. For induction motor we had it. For two-winding transformer also we can do it. For example here I can remove this category and go to another category. Select the filter for the transformer less than 1000, less than 2500, and greater than 15 megawatt ampere. So we can do it. It's very simple. Also, when I do a load flow, let's go to a load flow. Okay, I want to do a load flow. Okay, go to Newton-Raphson, then accuracy, select as defined, go to output. In the output, I can select report. Okay, so when I have a load flow, I select a report, and then, for example, abnormal condition. I need abnormal condition and detail report. So when I do a load flow, this report will come automatically. Also, the tags on the one-line diagram, I have, for example, power flow tags. Okay, so when I do a load flow, click on save, this data will come automatically. So right now, this report will come automatically. Abnormal condition will come automatically, and also the tags automatically will come on the one-line diagram. And also, I can show the abnormal condition by showing the abnormal condition here. Okay, but these reports are the default of the CYME. We have prepared some report and tags. Of course, we want to import it. So to have the customized tag, I click on tags and report, click on customize, then click on import, and then there's a basic industrial tag. If you import it, you see you have 2 tag layer for input data and 3 tag layer for the load flow and 2 tag layer for the short circuit. So import it, so you have it right now. Then if you go to load flow again, for the first, I select to have the first power flow. Then you can change it. And for the report, if I go to report, I can import all the reports that we have for industrial. So we have a complete report of all the equipment what we need exactly industrial. So we prepared all the tags. You can import it. So there's the tags for input data, all the cables, all the equipment, load flow, and for the short circuit, min-max short circuit. I think for the short circuit right now we don't need it. I just import for the load flow and the input data. So import it. You will have all these tags available right now, and there is a CP, it means a complete report of the site. Okay, so right now when you do load flow, you can see load flow, abnormal condition, buses, load, transformer, cables, motor. Click on OK. You can see load flow for the buses. Okay, there is something nice here. When I did load flow, there is also the short circuit value of all the buses. Let me show you how we can do it. If I go to File, Preferences, go to Confirm, go to Simulation, there is an option in CYME that you can run load flow and short circuit both simultaneously. So we can run load flow and short circuit in one shot. If I uncheck it, it will do load flow only alone. But if I click it, oh, it's okay. Well, it's okay because and it's nice thing when you do load flow, the short circuit will be done, and then in the report of the load flow buses, we will have for all the bus bars voltage, current of the bus bar, current passing the bus bar, and then the short circuit. So you can size the bus bar by this report. A nice report here. And okay, we have abnormal condition report, and something nice are in CYME. For example, in the report, when you click on the report, this equipment has a overloading, and the loading is 165%. So I click on it, it shows to me centralizing on the network, and you can find it. When you have some problems in network, for example, here in this, there's a transformer, you have under voltage and also overloading. Click on it, shows me the transformer and all the data also, of course, here available. Then, for example, I want to see the values of the transformer. I change the power flow result, everything. That's it. I think the tags are a bit big for this. I have to change the reference size of the tags from 0.3 to 0.2, so the tags will be a bit smaller, so it will be more nice. It's really clear. Okay. Of course, when you prepare this report, I can export it to Excel, Internet Explorer. I can print it in a PDF, and then I can save it as a CSV, is a type of Excel, and also DBA, so I can create automatically database of my report. So all this can be done very easily. Of course, there is the abnormal condition here. When you go to abnormal condition, you can see that it gives you for each equipment if it has overloading, under voltages, or over voltages, or the interrupting rating has been passed in the short circuit, because we did already short circuit and load follow simultaneously. So it gives you that these cables interrupting rating is less than the short circuit value. So you can see everything here. So you have a problem in 25 of the cables regarding the short circuit values. For the high voltage, we don't have it. Low voltage, you have 24 cables that they have a low voltage, and overload 11 equipment or cable that you have overloading. Okay, let's go to the short circuit and a bit talk about the short circuit. I go to the short circuit IC and then click on the short circuit. In short circuit, you can select that you need to have initial or all the duty type. All the duty types mean initial, breaking, peak, steady state. Okay, I need all the duty type. For the output, also the same as the load flow. You can select here the result tag on the one-line diagram. What you want to see, for example, here is summary on all buses. And then for the reports, you can, for example, see also the detail and summary of the report. So save it, then run it. So when you run it, the report will come that for each bus bar, see here, let me remove it from docking view. For each bus bar, it gives you initial, peak, steady state current, and short circuit, 3-phase, 2-phase to ground, 2-phase, 1-phase to ground. Okay. Then if I come back to the one-line diagram, in one-line diagram it gives you the short circuit values for breaking. If I change the menu here, initial, steady state, and then change. So any values here, but we have another tag as a customized tag for the short circuit, bus short circuit current level. So bus short circuit current level, I think it's a bit big here, but okay, that's okay. I click on here to change it. For example, I go to bus bar, it's 150%, I put it 125%. That's a bit small, is I think it's more nice. So right now you can see for each bus bar you have the short circuit value, current, and the breaking current, everything for the bus bars. And there is something nice here, short circuit power and the short circuit current. So you have short circuit power and the short circuit current, both for 3-phase and 1-phase, and the short circuit current for 2-phase and 2-phase to ground. So, of course, and for the report also, you can click on calculation. You can see summary report and detailed report of this. Another kind of the short circuit we have here. For example, you want to do short circuit for one bus bar. So click on one bus bar, right click in one bus bar, apply fault, and click on IEC. For IEC, you need all types of fault, and then for the output, the same output. For the fault buses, you can see the fault buses current here. Size, it will be 150. Big, it should be bold, of course. Then the color should be, for example, red, something like this. And it should have a border, for example, blue. And background, I don't care about background. And then for the result tag, for example, I need a fault flow, because this is a fault flow. This is not a short circuit for all the bus bars. So there is a fault flow phase for the default of the sample. You comment, you did use fault flow 01 that we give you as a customized tag. Then for the report, if you click on it, you can see there is a report, IEC branch report, IEC short circuit branch current, fault flow detail, a summary. Okay, let me click all. That's it. So when you click on short circuit, all this report will come automatically on one line on the another page. So click run. That's okay. Let's put it as a docking view, and then drag and drop it, put it down. So right now you can see for this bus bar I did a short circuit. Okay, let me close it again. I bring it. I did a short circuit, and then this is tag for here, and this is tag for here. But these tags are small. I have to make it a bit big. You know right now how to make it big. So right now you have a bus bar short circuit in bus bar line to ground. When you do a short circuit line to ground in this bus bar, you have current, contribution of the current. Okay, this is contribution of the current. Then I have two-phase short circuit of the two-phase. And then I have two-phase to ground, okay? And then I have three-phase short circuit. You can see the contribution, of course, you have direction of the short circuit, and three-phase to ground. So very simple, you can see. Let's talk about the report. If I come to report, of course, there is a hyperlink. When you click on any bus bar, it shows you, or any equipment, it shows you on the one-line diagram, and you can see the current, the same current here, and it's the current of the short circuit, angle, anything. And of course, there's a fault flow detail current. You have the faulted bus bar initial current, and for each section or each equipment, you will have a voltage and you will have current. So for example, for here, two-phase to ground, you can see the unbalanced voltage. Unbalanced voltage between the, for example, between the phases. So you will have a short circuit on this bus bar, and in this motor you have one unbalanced voltage. Voltage will be 70%, 30%, and 75%, and in this bus bar is 106, 104, 107. So it's unbalanced, completely unbalanced voltage in the system. So of course, also this voltage can be shown in the one-line diagram. So when you have a short circuit in one of the bus bar, in other bus bar you can see the voltage, okay, and you can see the current and all the contribution. For example, one phase to ground fault, you can see the over voltage on other bus bar. Okay, of course, this is the faulted bus bar, but I can see the voltage, all voltages happen due to one phase to ground fault of this bus bar. Okay, and of course there is a report, nice report for all the current, all the equipment, and the contribution also from the generators, and also contribution also from the motor for each phases. Everything has nice item. Okay. I think it's enough for this presentation, and we come back to you for the next presentation, and we talk about motor starting, how to do motor starting, and some technical issues. Thank you for your time and hope to see you in the next presentation. Thank you. Bye.